Hmm.
We're live.
All right. The sound of refreshment. Independent Craft Brewers Association. Awesome. Am I on now?
Yeah, I haven't run the intro. I was
Oh.
just waiting to see if anybody's here.
Oh,
Maybe I should. I'll just
yeah.
run it.
Yeah.
We got one that loved us.
We haven't done anything yet. How the hell can you love me? Except did you hear the beer? That's why you loved it. You heard
Oh,
that.
the cracking of the beer?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll work too. All right,
I think we should go sit on the bench.
You want to go sit on the bench?
Yeah, because it's right there, and then I can start talking there, and we can walk this way.
Okay, I'll go follow you. Yeah, hopefully we won't cut out. We're at the real
Oh, I'm sorry.
perimeter of
I've never thought of that.
Well, we'll find out. I think they'll tell us if freezing.
Are you freezing?
Oh, we got our people here. We got Vicky Horton. She says good evening.
Hi, Vicky.
Marianne says nice shirt.
Marianne.
Doc.
Oh, Doc, are you coming over tomorrow for coffee, right?
Yep. And then Frank Garcia says you too.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Frank. Debbie Kinveld says you too. Thanks
Hi,
for the
Debbie. I was
tutorial
just
on the brick edging last week.
I was just going to ask you, what's her first name?
Debbie.
Debbie. How it went with edging. I saw the little picture that I sent you. I was going through some of the messages, Distinctive Gardens. And I'm sorry if we haven't gotten back to you on some of them and that. Well,
we got more Stewart's with this.
Oh, well, that ruined the night.
Tracy Open says great night. Yes, agreed. We're getting beautiful weather right now. Linda Sue Brown says good evening.
Linda, I want to tell you something. The neighbors are turning us into alcoholics.
They are not. All by yourself.
Because was it Tuesday, Margarita Day?
Hi, Chris. Yeah, Tuesday was, I think so.
Strawberry margaritas. Oh my God, it was like freaking lemonade. I mean, we sucked them down in 2 seconds.
We've been getting jingled by Teresa since.
Yeah, so jingled me.
Since the holidays last December.
She jingled me with the Sagatuck Brewery out of Douglas, Michigan.
Get up off my kneecaps and come.
Comes out of Douglas, Michigan, and it's a freaking pale ale called Paled It.
Paled It.
It's not bad.
Huh.
She likes the blonde one. Mary likes this one, and so far it's not bad. It's not like the one that we both, Teresa and I both agreed on, sucked. This one is pretty good. It's got a lot of. Oh, look who's here!
All right, what are you talking about tonight?
About how Garf likes his back scratched like this. No, we're gonna talk about a couple of things about the bowl that we placed, and it's kind of different than some of the.
Cutting in and out.
Oh, let
Back
me go
up.
over here.
Thanks for the heads up. Yeah,
Let's
we're
go
at
back
the
over
at
here.
the perimeter of our Wi-Fi.
Anyway,
this will be better. Let's back up. Let's go further.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll try to stay in the
Groove.
In the groove. Oh, Ellen Barreto says yes. Who is that kitty? It's Garf.
That's Garfield.
Here, you get on the light side so I can see you. There you go.
Is this the light side?
Oh yeah. Oh, Stuart says voices are breaking up.
Still?
Maybe. Oh, Tracy said it's better now. Okay, we're gonna stay in this area.
Yep. Anyway, each part of the garden might have some rock in it, and it's different. You know, there you can see there that has more limestone type rock in it. Over there, the wall. This bed that Lisa and I did, we collected all these boulders that were in the yard. Believe it or not, these were in our yard, in different areas in the backyard, and we placed them. Now, you can just put boulders in the bed, and or you can really think about doing it. Most of the time when I do this stuff, I really like to be alone. I don't like to be around. We did a landscape job about 2 weeks ago, and I had to place big boulders, and the guy was running a tractor, and it's okay. I would have much rather me run the tractor, me been the only one there to pick the boulders out and to do the stuff I have to do, because I don't know, there's an art to it. I mean, you can plunk it and just put it anywhere, but you know, there's a form to when you put the boulders in, and then once you get the boulders in, did we put the boulders in first, then plants?
Yes.
Okay. Then you can kind of see where you can put plants, and some of these plants are going to grow up over the boulders and that. And this Lisa did, and we're going to do some more of it later on this year. And here comes Garf. He's coming over to say hi.
Oh dear. Hi, Garf. You just stay out of my camera angle, dude.
But anyway, she put a different sempervivums together. So you probably should come over and look at them.
Well, okay. Guys, just let me start breaking up. I'm learning what my Wi-Fi leash is. Stuart says, we like it better when you're alone too, bud. All right, so you wanted to see a shot of the hen and chicks. Oh.
And there's all kinds. It's a mixture.
Yeah.
And we're going to do some more of it.
Okay.
But these are all granite boulders. They're all different colors too, and it's really nice when they're wet. I think did you power spray all these?
Nope.
She did not power spray all these. What's going on?
I'm just getting a wide shot.
Oh,
just keep
okay.
talking.
She didn't power spray all these. Some of the other stones that she did make them look good, but you can see we've got creeping pines, and then we put the Dr. Seuss tree in the middle. And we planted some hibiscus this year, which is probably the only, besides the barberries, are the only non-conifer stuff in here. And, well, the sedum too, I should say.
Helen says, I can't believe you have that big of boulders in the ground.
Yeah. Believe me.
Our backs
Believe me.
agree.
Believe me, they were. And we moved, where did we move? Oh, that one over in the other lot. My God, I was on my hands and knees pushing the boulder, and Lisa couldn't pull the two-wheel cart back, so we were like pushing it as far as we could get, and then we just left it. You know, I said, that's good enough. You know, so, you know, a lot of the stonework, you know, the garden here has to be modified a little bit more. We got it together pretty fast to plant vegetables in it, but you know, that's limestone too. But
Diane Root says hi.
hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
So it's really nice.
Oh, here's a cool comment.
What?
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I do. Linda Sue Brown says, is your vision from your great trips out west exploring? My answer to that is most definitely. When we were kind of trying to lay out this idea, we first, like Bud was saying, we collected up all of the various types of rock that were scattered throughout this yard. We brought no new rock in. And yeah, we went and we put it in, we staged everything
on our pad
here, and that was completely full. So we knew we had a lot of material to work with. And yeah, when this bed went in, I just had this envision of a kind of a mountain trail. So yeah, for me, for sure. Answer to that question is yes. How about you, Bud?
I'm spacing out. Oh, anyway. I'm looking at the thing over here thinking that we need to put bigger chunks on the top layer of the garden so we can sit on it and so the black weed barrier isn't
Oh,
showing.
definitely. Yeah, I want that to be.
So-
Oh, Vicky said we're cutting out again.
Okay, well, let's go back over here.
All right, we're gonna
Pull weeds.
punt. You want to review a little bit of plants? Oh, no interruptions. Okay, yeah, we're gonna move back towards Wi-Fi's safe zone, and we do have plans to get that fixed. Compliments of Kyle. Hi, Pat. Pat's with us now.
Pat Krebs?
Yep.
Hi, Pat. Oh, he's burning again. We got a pyro for a neighbor.
Yeah.
And he burns all sorts of shit. I mean, it isn't burning like wood or stuff for a campfire. He burns all his garbage. So, but the rocks, and you can see there's some rocks here.
Different
and
style.
This is a different style. These are kind of, they're not real limestone, but they're not granite either. And then it comes into where we put limestone chunks.
Yeah, some of these are big too. It's kind of nice. But this is all Yellowstone, limestone. Different look than boulders.
Yep. And it's fun. I love working with stone. And then you can see what we did to the patio area under the deck. Instead of, wood or anything like that, we used limestone.
Yeah, it keeps the critters out.
Yep. So it's a
You
lot.
want to talk about the pathways we put in?
Yeah.
We'll probably be close if we want to go by the
garage,
beach.
the Sun Beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ellen says got a hot spot.
Here's the new.
Yeah, we're looking. Our router is. We're looking to put some access points in the yard so we don't have this problem. So we can wander around.
I know we can do it here.
Yeah, we're
I'm
fine.
gonna sit this
we
down.
Should be fine here.
We put rock down and got the edging down here, and we still have to attach this edging here. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this stone out right here, and we're going to take this flagstone out. We'll reuse it. We've got a staging area over here on the side of the driveway now. We cleaned up the pine tree. Jesus, that was a job. God, that wore me out so bad. Cutting above my head for like 2 days. But anyway, we're going to take the flagstone and we'll use it in another area. But we're going to pull up these stones and we're going to get some cut wall stone that are 8 by 8 by 3 foot. And we're
give
going
them a shot at this
and
pathway.
we're going to lay it. Is it working all right?
Yeah, I think we're okay. The signal looks like it's strong. Yeah, this was the pathway that we worked on this week.
And this is all fresh. This hadn't been compacted. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to bring the compactor back. So I'm going to bring the compactor back and we're going to compact all this. But we're going to put wall stone along, the pathway will be here, but there'll be wall stone along here that'll be about 18 inches high. So you'll be able to sit on it if you want. And what we're going to do is before we compact this is a PVC conduit, and we're going to put I've got to move the gravel back, and we're going to put this down under here, tape the ends off, and then we've got to put another one into that bed, and my brother's going to run electricity to these beds so we can have lights and other things, and of course for Mr. Wiggles, he wants a refrigerator in his fort, so we'll have to get a small refrigerator. He said he wanted it for his snacks that he can have. So,
Oh, Chris says it's about 18-second delay. She says picture is still with Bud commenting on his neighbor's fire. Well, hopefully we pop back in. We are continuing, and it looks like we've got a strong signal in this part of the yard. So hopefully that clears up, Chris. Let us know. Okay.
so anyway, we did this week, and it was we put down about seven more tons of rock. So, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was hot, but today it was absolutely beautiful. So we can go up on the deck and talk.
Yep. Oh, Pat says no issues here. Thanks you guys for replying, because I'm kind of
We
flying
don't know.
blind. I'm just looking at my Wi-Fi signal. It looks strong in this part of the area. It should be strong. Oh, Ellen wants to know, who is Mr. Wiggles?
Who? Oh, come on, Ellen. Who is Mr. Wiggles? That's my grandson.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
the
call him Mr.
3-year-old
Wiggles.
almost going on 80. Well,
Yeah,
80 is a little bit of an exaggeration. More like about what? 22.
Yeah. Talks. The other day when we went up, not this Wednesday, Fuzzy, she's been a Klingon for the last couple days. Uh, anyway, Mr. Wiggles went up with me, not Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, and Haley told me to make sure he doesn't fall asleep. He's tired. And I said, all right, well, he never shut up the whole time. I mean, he talked literally the whole time. And it's fun. It's fun to listen to him. Like I posted earlier this week when him and I were just in the driveway in the golf cart. And I didn't say much. Believe it or not, I didn't say much. I just listened to him. And his imagination just going on about stuff in his fort, what he could do, having a fire escape ladder and all sorts of stuff. It was kind of funny.
Hey, thanks for letting me know, Sue, Linda Sue Brown, and Chris. Thank you. Joe says we're good here. Joe Pisty is with us. I don't know if
Hi,
I
Joe.
mentioned that.
Nope.
And then Diane says, I think you need to have him join you guys sometime. That would be fun. That might be fun. Maybe for the Yellow Submarine night.
Yeah. It was funny because I'll say something about the Yellow Submarine and I'll go Ringo, and he goes, no, that's not right. It's Ringo Starr. That's what he says. He doesn't realize that he's called Ringo. He goes, no, it's Ringo.
Go
Oh yeah, I'll go grab this
yeah,
one.
His birthday is coming up at the end of September, and he's all about the Yellow Submarine right now. So Bud went and got him a Yellow Submarine lunchbox and also a DVD. And so if you notice up above our door here, we've got a screen. We've been watching movies out on the deck, and we're probably going to have a Yellow Submarine birthday night with Mr. Wiggles. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to take it out of the bag.
Oh, okay.
So, this is his. Look at how little this is. The little handle on it.
Oh, slow down, dude. It matches your shirt. You're like coordinated. Yeah, that's cute.
So, and it opens up. It's got a little thing that he can open up.
Yeah, he could
So
put
we're gonna put some treats and that stuff in here. I was gonna put the DVD in because I thought it was more square, but it's not. So I got him the Yellow Submarine DVD too, and I'm gonna get him some other stuff. I'm gonna see if they got certain M&Ms or something that he'll like and add in. But yep, no, he's a blast. That's a pretty good idea. Maybe we'll try. Oh,
are the cats going inside? I'll get it. Just sit down.
okay. Maybe. What's next week? Maybe we can have him over next week.
Yeah.
Friday night. That might be fun.
Get Quinn over.
Yeah. We can start out and tell Quinn to come over like 6:45 or something like that.
Yeah. See how long he lasts.
Because the first thing you go, Grandpa, we're going to ride the golf cart?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that would be fun. Take a golf cart ride.
Oh, yeah. Show you our route.
Yeah.
That might be an interesting thing, but yeah. Yeah, old buddy boy likes to do stuff. But yeah, we got him the Yellow Submarine stuff. So what did we do this week? We planted stuff. We transplanted a bunch of hosta. We had to dig up a whole bunch of hosta because that used to be a curve out there where we were at, and we have to make it a straight row because these limestone, it's pretty hard to make a curve with these big chunks of limestone. We have to go up and look at the stone at the stone company that we buy
that
from.
would be stone that we don't currently have. Everything else is recycled.
Yeah, we have to get that, but it'll be really cool when we get it done. So
Chris,
we need to get.
Chris wants to know how large is your property? It looks huge.
It's 4 city lots, which is 200 by 150 feet. So
it's 150 feet
deep and
so 200 wide.
Wide. Each
So
lot's
800
50
wide.
foot.
Yeah.
800 wide.
Well, I mean, if you have 4. Oh, it's
4
50.
50-foot lots.
Oh,
200. 4
okay.
times 50 is 200.
All right.
In my math.
Yes, in your math.
So it would have been another 100 feet wide. So we would have had, 500. But the neighbors wouldn't sell me the shit. They moved some freaking houses in on it.
Big ones.
Yeah, one big pain in the ass.
That's why we have.
3-story monstrosity.
That's why we have those big arborvitaes trying to do a job on a 2-story house to make it disappear. But you know, we gotta wait.
Yeah. So, and show them what we installed too.
Well, I did. I talked about that while you went and got the.
Oh, the movie screen. Oh, we've been having fun. We've been having movies out here, and then we put our little iPods in, and it zeroes out all the ambient noise and stuff except for our movie. And so we sit out here and have popcorn and drink. And
Chris and Ellen both want to know if we're in the middle of town or are we in the city.
we're
We're in the city, Sterling.
but it's on the east side. It never used to be city, but it is now. It's
Yeah.
out by the mall. The mall.
Yeah, we're in a residential neighborhood, and there's plenty of houses all around us, and so middle of town, not middle of town.
This
kind of edge of town.
Right. This subdivision is called Highland Park subdivision because there used to off Freeport Road there used to be a Highland Park nursery years ago. Bill Gansert's family ran that nursery in our neighborhood. This house was the first house in this neighborhood built. Ours was, and then Lisa's grandma's was the second, and then Soup Bones was the third, which is right next door to us. So
Yep. Chris Thompson Week says you are an inspiration.
I don't know about that, but I'm tired.
That's kind.
It was, yes, thank
It
you.
should be fun. I mean, that's the thing that we've been telling ourselves. It's like this is not a job, and you know we take plenty of breaks, and we try to tackle all of it. I mean, we've done everything in this.
Yeah, we built the deck. I mean, we got another deck we want to build, but we've got and we built the fence.
Yeah, the fence was actually fun.
Yep, it was. And we're
Oh,
gonna,
what year's house built?
1938
Yep.
for $1,859.
Yeah.
I still have the
Imagine.
one-page
Could
receipt.
you guys imagine paying
Don-
$1,800 for a house?
Don Trossel was the one that built it.
Yeah.
Yep, he was a good friend of my dad's, and he had everything. He was a carpenter and a house builder, and he had everything on one pickup truck. That freaking thing was loaded.
Joe Pisty says, coolest neighborhood in town.
Yep, Joe moved into, oh boy, I can't remember what year. It was in the early 70s that Joe moved into Mrs. Doherty's house. Wow, that was across the street. She was the original one there, and she was an older lady in that. So, and it was funny because one of the neighbors came down the other day, and I was ripping off names like who used to live here, 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 here. You know, I know all the names, and that, and the stuff that we used to do in the neighborhood, and that. It was fun. This is a nice neighborhood.
Yeah. Chris says, you two love what you've created. Yeah. It's definitely a passion project for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got a fair amount of comments. I'm just going to roll with it.
Sure.
Linda Brown says, I love my Honeybell Geek. So that's like the Calibracoa. It's a geek plant. Whatever, maybe it's the Kufia. Were those Lloyd plants?
Yes, the Honeybell, that's the Kufias.
Yes.
That variety is good. I'm thinking that I want to get that, Linda, because I've got that planted in some planters at the shop, and it really looks nice.
She says the Eye of the Tiger didn't make it. Is that the variegated one?
Yes.
Yeah, it seemed
That
weak.
it seemed weaker, a lot weaker.
Yep. Diane said, I would love to be your neighbor. You may not like Al, though.
Yeah, Al sometimes is a pain in the ass, Diane, and I bet you can agree with that.
Poor Al. I bet he's not here to defend himself.
I bet he's watching and laughing.
Oh, Debbie
Yeah.
Bond says hi. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Yeah, Al and I, and Diane too. All three of us worked together at National. Al's a veteran, Vietnam vet. Al had a sweet GTO that he should have never sold, Diane. Did you make him sell it because you had kids? Get the family car, get rid of the goats. You should have never
Well,
did
she
that.
says totally, so I don't know if that's a delay or if that's the answer.
No, that's totally to Al.
Because there's a bit of a delay here on our end.
Oh, Al's a good guy. I miss having breakfast with all those guys. That's the big thing I miss about National. You know, there wasn't, it wasn't bad working. I didn't hate every day going to work. I miss the people a lot. I miss the people a lot.
Ellen's working on hers too. She says, cool, mine's a 1957 and we are doing renovations too. Are you trying to stay to time frame built?
Oh, hell no.
No, not outdoors.
Not here.
No.
This doesn't have, you know, like the McPherson home, and we did the Royer home, which were built in the 1800s, and those are really cool brick houses with a lot of limestone and stuff in it. We definitely did. We used hydrangeas and different things like that in them. So there is, we have done period landscaping for certain houses and that. You know, I wouldn't want to put a bunch of contorted weeping shit that they never had back then there, but you know, the
That's the
McPherson.
technical term too.
The McPherson house is in on West Third Street. Tom Luce and Scott Hibbard have collaborated on that, and Scott has his office there. And we just got done doing a major landscaping there, and it really looks nice. Really looks nice.
Joe Pisty said 71, I think. What was he answering?
Yeah, early when they moved there, 71
Oh,
or
okay.
72.
Okay. Yeah. We have wonky conversations on this thing because of the big delay. You guys have an 18-second delay, and then by the time you're answering stuff, we're already on to something else. So I think we gotten pretty much used to the back
Should I
and
say
forth.
something and drink and wait 18 seconds
No.
and then?
No.
Okay, all right.
No.
Well, today was we talk about the shop. We planted what few annuals we had left. I planted it at the shop, and I'm watering them, and I want it to look nice. And the kids have been great. The last 2 Fridays we've had work days at the shop, and I got to work with all the kids, and they've been great. It's kind of comical at times with them, and funny, and they're a great bunch of kids. Great bunch of kids. I went over to 2 boys' house last night to look at a landscape their mom and dad want, and I got measurements, and I told them it'd cost them a couple beers, and I told Connor and Owen I could have stayed there with your mom and dad and talked for another 2 hours, and your dad kept wanting to know if I wanted another beer, and I said no, I got to get going. But it was really nice. The kids are really nice, and it's always nice to listen to what the kids have to say sometimes. It isn't always about what we think and stuff like that. It's always neat to get a different perspective from the kids, and each one of them have a different personality. And I tell you, they're funny. And one of them's a girl, one of them's Ansley, and I got to talk to her mom and dad today when they came in to pick her up and stuff. And I was kind of kidding her around and said something about her eating all the food from her, taking her brother's food and eating too at home. Her mom and dad said, and she kind of looked at me weird, and I couldn't see who was in the back seat. I thought it might, she had a brother. It was a sister. She didn't know what I was talking about. I try to give them a hard time when I can. So
she's great.
But yeah, the kids have been really good. They've really worked out well. They've helped us out. Quinn and Jay have had. I've not heard them say anything that it was tough with the kids. They take direction real well. And one of the boys, that's the oldest out of the group, he's a freshman in college. He is definitely taking the leadership role with the other ones. As a matter of fact, today the kids go, Connor, what are we going to do when you're gone? He's going to be gone for a week on vacation with his girlfriend and their family. And I just started laughing, and I stand back and let them go at it sometimes, just to, smile.
Yeah.
And they don't know everything, I did say, I told Connor this morning his Delta Cow Thai mission was, and I go, what movie? And he's going like, oh boy, and he was just like dumbfounded. And I go, you got to be kidding me! You guys have never watched Animal House? And they had no clue. They had no clue. And I was supposed to look something up last week, and I never did. Some musician.
Yeah, you were, and you didn't. Shame on you.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I think Carol Spencer was the one
Yep.
that told you that you had to go.
Yeah, is she on? I didn't know if Carol
No,
was
I
on.
haven't seen any comments,
Carol
so
from her.
not
She asked
sure.
me about rototilling too. If you need some rototilling done, just let me know.
Yeah.
You gave me all those canning lids, so if you need something done, let me know. Because you just live. I mean, you're like a block from Quinn, and you're about 5 blocks from me. So
Yeah.
maybe we can get Al to come over too, Carol, because we all worked at National together. So, and the garden's growing good. We're trying to get as much grass on the garden at the shop so the weeds are down. I've been weeding it and stuff. So, and the garden here is real easy to take care of. A lot easier than the one at the shop.
I'm wondering why we're having Wi-Fi problems out in that area, because we were able to do the vegetable garden SippinTrip easy enough. There wasn't any breaks in that. I don't know. Wi-Fi is intermittent, I guess.
I depend the weather too. We're supposed to get some rain. I hope we get some rain because we have not gotten hardly any.
Ellen says, great coaching. Love to work with the young folk.
Yep.
Great night. Yep.
Yep. The
That's
kids
the name of the game.
Yep. The kids are really, really nice.
That's
they're
the future
nice and strong.
of the industry. Ellen works in our industry. For those of you that don't know, we met her through IGC Talk. I think she's down in Texas now.
Okay.
Was down near St. Louis and relocated. So working the garden centers down in Texas.
And it's supposed to be real hot out west again.
Tomato report.
Okay.
Linda Sue Brown, Red Torch, first one.
Oh, awesome!
Delicious.
I just picked 3 Juan Flame today.
Oh boy.
And they weren't real big, but you know,
Yeah.
the tomatoes are starting to. I'm noticing them starting to produce more. You know, hanging on the vines a little bit heavier. But you know, you figure most tomatoes are 70 to 80 days. So you know, I've got a ways to go yet.
Yeah, the plants look good though.
Yep. Everything looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Peppers are going good. And I tell you what, I picked the first pepper off Burpee's new Real Deal. And that's the bigger hot pepper. And yes, it has heat. It isn't overwhelming, but it does have heat on it. Who's that?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm in the frame.
Was that the cameraman?
That's the cameraman abdicating her position.
Oh. And you know what? Believe it or not, this past week, I picked some rhubarb, the 2 plants that are still alive.
Oh my gosh.
And we had
yeah.
some blueberries left, and I told Lisa, I go, well, maybe we can use the blueberries and make our blueberry rhubarb. By God, there was a recipe for blueberry rhubarb crisp, and oh, I mean, it didn't last, what, a whole day? 2 days?
Well, 1.5.
One and a half days. Somebody got up for a midnight snack.
It
and I
wasn't
was just
quite
like,
midnight.
Holy shit. There was a mouse in the house. But anyway, it was really good. So I'm going to make some. We got some more blueberries, so I'm going to make another crisp. Turned out really well.
Yeah.
I thought it did.
Linda says the only thing is weather, storm, wind, hail on the garden.
Yep.
Well, we've been pretty lucky so far.
Yep.
Oh, I probably hope. Knock on wood, because we're supposed to be getting something tonight.
Yeah, but it doesn't look bad.
Doesn't feel like it's going to happen either.
It was all green. Yeah, we've missed so much rain.
Chris, it was amazing. And this guy, he can't stand rhubarb. I had to practically beg him to do something with the rhubarb.
We've got 2 patches left out of the 20 we used to have.
Yeah, thank
I
God.
killed it down to 2.
At least we got that.
And she told me not to kill the
That's
rest.
the first time that I've had rhubarb
Here, I mean,
since we've been together.
yeah.
Because all he does is complain about rhubarb. He lets it grow. We have rhubarb every year, and he does nothing with it.
Nobody's ever. This is the first time
I made
it's
him
been
do something
picked.
with it this year. It was great.
This is the first time I picked rhubarb, and God, I can't tell you how long.
Yeah, I like it. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Glad somebody does.
God, you grump.
It's okay.
You grump.
It's just it's real sour.
Oh, it's great.
ugh.
That's what's.
And I wanted to do something different than rhubarb strawberry. I mean that, everybody does that.
I'm gonna turn the lights on if you're gonna stay here and chit chat just a little bit more. You're getting
So
dark.
is anybody got any gardening questions? I wonder, is Jennifer Bachner on? Did you say?
No, I haven't seen Jennifer yet.
I didn't know. I wonder how everything's doing on the landscape. I went downtown this week and the hibiscus are starting to bloom. Starry, Starry Night was the first one I saw bloom. And you guys noticed my video. Those were volunteer sunflowers in that field. And it's beautiful. It's really nice. Take a drive because it's just nice to go by. Mm-hmm. And see all that yellow in the field. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Debbie Vaughn says she loves rhubarb. Me too. Yes.
Well, I got a recipe I want to try too, Debbie. I printed it out. Did you see that? It was rhubarb bread.
Oh my gosh, Diane Rude said rhubarb custard pie.
Yeah.
What? What? She says
Custard
yum.
pie? No. Ain't happening, Diane. Sorry. I didn't hear what you said, Diane. We can't.
You know, this one I saw earlier. Linda, earlier this week, she shared a photo, And this year, she says, I have blooms on every one hydrangea after nothing for several years.
And that one out there is blooming.
I know. What's going on?
There, and same thing with Jennifer Bachner, the one that she said, she goes, this has never bloomed. Look at it, and it's blooming. I think the winter was okay, you know, and you didn't have to trim it back too much and stuff like that. Now, our what's the one, the new one we got out there? It's got 2 blooms.
Oh, Summer Crush.
Summer Crush. It's got 2 blooms.
Yeah.
On 4
It's
plants.
a big winner.
The plants look freaking awesome. There's not a freaking bloom on it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it's because
you
we
might be
cut
able
them
to
back.
see 2 tiny little blooms right next to that big trunk. Let's see if I can point at them. Right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. 2.
Yeah, right home about that.
Oh God. Oh, Diane says me too. So everybody's getting blooms.
Yep. So today the kids, when they were there, we cleaned up by the shed, and I can't tell you how much anxiety I had every time looking at that. We have some of our pot containers that we use for when we plant bare root, and we were stacking them up in the air, and they fall over, and they fall over. So we put posts up, and we divided them to sizes and got them laying in these bins, and it's so on, and the ground's got gravel on it. It's so much better.
I'm gonna go over here see if I can get you in the bed. You're in shadows. Oh, there you're a little bit better. Yeah, Chris says, my hollyhocks are being eaten alive. I think it's too late to save them. Leaves look like lace.
Oh, that's too bad. Just take a spade to them and shovel prune them.
Oh, stop that.
I
Okay,
hate
leaves look like
hollyhock.
lace. There are so many holes. I wonder if it's Japanese
beetles.
beetles. Oh, dear.
They're here, believe me.
Oh, dear. Yeah, we saw Japanese beetles starting on the hibiscus.
But there hasn't been any since. You know, I've been watching them.
Yeah, I don't know why they left. Usually once they start, the plant's done.
Right, and the linden tree is an awesome tree, but man, is it susceptible to the Japanese beetles.
Mm-hmm.
Very susceptible to them.
Yeah, we planted a bunch in this bed. I don't know if we did that this week or last week. All these little guys out in this bed out here, and yeah, we had 2 maybe 3 now. 3 little guys that are going south on us for no apparent reason. Sometimes that just happens.
Yep.
It's just transplant shock, I guess.
Yep.
But they just browned up crispier than anything.
And water, it's dry. We have not had much rain, so you know, keep watering your plants, you guys. Well, I watered tonight before I got cleaned up. I watered all the little plants in the garden, and if we don't get any rain in the next couple days, I'll turn the soaker hoses back on the arborvitaes and make sure they're watered.
Ooh,
We have to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
We have
mean
to
interrupt.
replace 11 arborvitaes down Avenue G because they died.
Yeah, lack of water. Vicky says I have deer invading my flowers.
Yep. Yep.
Ooh. Can you tell Vicky if
Really, Vicky Horton?
Yep.
Over there, you have deer, Vicky? Wow, that's
Wait,
amazing.
where's she at?
Well, she's in Dixon, in town, but
Oh no.
I wouldn't. Well, you know. Excuse me. I suppose they'd be there. Hell, we've had deer walk through here.
Yeah, we have.
Deer, fox, you name it.
Possum,
Possum, coon,
beavers.
Beavers. Yeah, the beaver.
Yep.
That was
Linda
an
Sue Brown,
experience.
water. Yep.
Yep. I mean, I know it's hard, and you know, make sure you give it adequate water. Just a little bit doesn't do it. You got to water them thoroughly.
Oh, here's a question.
Sure.
Chris says, I have a peach tree that needs trimmed. Is it too late to try to root some clippings?
I would tend to think yes.
That's a spring job, is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Early spring.
Boy, you're lucky.
You know what,
Peach tree hardy here.
I bet you that's good.
What?
Peaches.
Yeah, they're probably about this big.
Oh no.
Well, they're not big.
You know, it'd
like
be
the
worth a
ones.
try, even if it's too late.
Yeah, I mean, if it's too late, you got
You know,
'em.
that's part of the fun.
Yep.
Just because somebody says something doesn't mean that something else can't work. That's the experimentation of it.
We've got a bunch of ginkgo seeds that people can come and get for harvest if they want.
Oh yeah, Vicky said they've had as many as 6 deer.
Really?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah. What are they going after, Vicky? She said flowers.
Well, I bet like the hosta flowers, it's like candy to them.
Oh, yeah, we haven't ever noticed that here. course, now that I say it.
Well, Lisa, there's not that many deer that come through here.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had 3 or 4. We've had a couple foxes. I've seen 2 or 3 foxes here.
Oh, Ellen says, "Oh my, we are drowning in San Antonio, wishing to dry up some.
Really?
Like watering by hand, soaker hose. We do both, Ellen.
We do both.
Depends upon the plant.
If it's a long row of arborvitaes and stuff like that, man, the soaker hoses are
Easy.
And if you can find them, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck finding them. But the soaker hoses are great because we turn it on and let it run for about 5 or 6 hours, and it waters, and it's under the mulch so you can't see it. But we have the end open, and you just put it under there.
Oh, more update on the peach tree. Chris says just learning, and it's young, hoping it will fruit next year.
Okay. I've not had much luck with peaches.
When did you
in
last
this
try
area.
peaches?
I never tried them. I've known people that have had them, and they just have not had a whole lot of luck.
Well,
with them.
maybe you ought to try before you talk there. Oh, you.
Peaches just ain't made to grow in this climate.
Yeah. Ow.
So, be it.
You guys got any more questions? You got any more to share? We kind of pulled back on our thought since we were having Wi-Fi challenges.
Well, the boulders are, and like I said, it's an art. It's you really have to think about, and was it Linda saying that? Did we use it?
The inspiration of our
Right.
our
When you
vacations.
go out and see what nobody can duplicate Mother Nature.
Right.
But you try your best to make it look like that, and I think we did pretty good.
It gives me the feel of it.
And I did pretty
That
good.
and all the evergreens. I mean, it's not what you would normally see. I mean, but it's a reminder.
Right.
A reminder of a place we've been.
Right. And I know when we were doing the stuff to McPherson home, the one guy goes, he wants you to use all the rocks. And I looked at him and I said, I can tell you right now, I'm not putting all those rocks in that bed because it won't look right. I said, I'll put the rocks in that I want to put in there so it looks good. And they were fine with it. So I just didn't want to plunk them just because they had them. And they had beautiful rocks. And you don't realize how much those rocks are worth because you pay it by the pound.
Oh,
and
it's
those
ridiculous.
Freaking things are heavier than shit.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous how much they cost. I mean, you can get a granite boulder about this big, and it may be, $45 or $50. I'm not kidding you, for the weight.
Ellen says, I see that fluffy cat. That would be Fuzzy. And then Vicky, she's adding more to her sharing. Usually down the bike trail, the deer.
Oh, she's by the water. I know where she's
or
at.
across the street to the neighbors. The meadows is down the bike trail. There it is.
That's why they
Boom.
just come right up there.
Sure.
Sure.
Diane says, I love the boulders. They look great. A lot of hard work. Yep.
Yep.
Debbie Vaughn, I see a kitty. Is he yours? Yes. Yep. Yep,
Fuzzy.
she is.
And we talked
That would be
about
Fuzzy.
Garfield is another one that just showed up, just like Gooby did. Gooby just showed up one day and
Yeah.
never left, and Gooby has passed away, and Garfield showed up, and
So we
he
have,
eats us out of house
we
and
have
home.
two. This one over here is Fuzzy.
And
They're both outdoor kitties. We just put up a little kitty Taj Mahal every winter for them. Oh, there's Garf down there.
Yeah, and Garf's sitting there because when he sits there, that means he wants to eat, and he eats about every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You can see he's undernourished.
Yes, he's so undernourished.
He is
The size of a jack-o'-lantern.
he's like a big pumpkin when he curls up. He's huge,
Yeah, they're really nice.
and he's so laid back. He doesn't do much.
We've had Fuzzy since she was a kitten.
Garf just showed up.
Yeah, Fuzzy was Tasha found.
Yeah,
Tasha and the girls found 2 of them.
Fuzzy's brother died.
Yeah, yes. We
Didn't
took
make
both
it.
of them for her, but the brother didn't make it.
So we've had cats for a long time. They're nice. I enjoy them.
Cats in the yard.
Yep.
They walk the paths just like humans do.
Yep. Yep. They were walking past the other day.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess that's it. I went over and saw Gordon Harris the other day, and we're doing a landscape job for him next week. So I got to meet one of his granddaughters, and she was a cutie. So
Yeah. So, do you have any update on if Bernie's coming?
I got to get a hold of Bernie. I haven't. I was going to call him today. so I have to
Did
give.
you talk to him about Lucas?
Oh, Lucas Pauly is
Yeah,
going to
that's
be
gonna be
on
fun. August?
in August when I get stuff out of the garden because Lucas is a vegan, doing vegan.
He's all vegan right now.
All vegan. So I told him, I said, well, I said, we want you on to talk about, not eating meat. Why eat a T-bone in front of you? And then you can make some recipes with some of the stuff out of my garden or whatever, and we can talk about them. So he's going to come on, so he'll be really good. And thoughts and prayers are out to the Pauly family. Jay's dad's not in very good shape. So
Ellen's leaving us. Great night, folks. Missing up my northern gardens. It was great that you joined us, Ellen.
take care, Ellen. Thank you.
Yep, thanks. We'll see ya.
Well,
Oh, Debbie's got 2 cats too.
oh, awesome, awesome.
Sponsor for cats. Oops. Okay, now I get it. All right. Well, we're pretty
That's
laid back here
pretty
tonight.
Good. Yep, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, this was a fun laid back one, even though we had our little bumps in the road in the beginning. Hopefully we'll get that fixed if we get something a little more robust in here. Otherwise, it's just hit and miss. Sometimes it works and sometimes
Yep.
it doesn't. It's a distance thing.
Oh, and I know one thing I wanted to say too. I don't know if you've noticed, if you guys are my friends on Facebook, that I've been trying to going through and posting music. Music's really big, and that's what we'll talk to Bernie about too. But music's really big with me, and I've been posting albums that I have. So,
Yep.
check them out.
They're all starting to say goodnight.
Okay.
So blueberry and rhubarb crisp. Yes, Linda. We will, maybe we'll shoot a photo of that or something.
Yeah, we'll eat it.
Have a good night, Vicky. Diane says goodnight.
Yep.
Night,
Take care.
guys.
Take care, you guys. Peace.
All right. Have a great weekend.
John's at a movie.
John's at a movie. Oh, well, we'll see John next week, hopefully.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Take care. Bye.